Hello, hello, my loves. It's Trinity from Esoteria. And I apparently I am so neurotic about my hair. But anyway, today we're going to do a pick a card reading. And I'm not going to lie, I literally got dressed up for these earrings. Aren't they fabulous? Anyway, since it is Beltane, the flower moon, and in Scorpio, which the flower moon is always in Scorpio, because it's the full moon in May, which is in Taurus, and Scorpio's on the other side. Astrology. We are going to go ahead and look at what may be blocking us from expansion. Trying to get this other one lit. We'll just go ahead and do that. There we go. Now it's lit. All right. We're going to go ahead and cleanse our space. I'm going to get you. All right. And me. Why not? All right. I am going to call in. First and foremost, Mother Mary has already come to me and voluntarily wanted to sit and assist with this reading. We are also going to be looking at what incarnation of Kali, which is from the Hindu pantheon, you can call in as far as getting yourself unblocked. But the main focus of the reading is going to be what is blocking you from expansion. This full moon in Scorpio is a great time to ask divinity for some clarity. Now, my caveat for this particular reading today is going to be that normally I say, whichever one resonates, and more than one might. For today's, go with your gut and pick one. When we want to cause changes in our life, when you are trying to change like everything about yourself all at once, it rarely sticks. So pick one pile and then work on that. If you're wondering, how do I pick a pile? I will say that you want to maybe look at the timestamps. There may be something that resonates with you. It could be a birthday or a special date that the timestamp is saying on there. It may be your favorite number. I know a lot of times when I need to get messages that are loving messages, whether it's tough love or not, the number 23 shows up for me. So, just go with your instincts. Or, I'm going to show you the cards that I've pulled from the Dark Mirror Oracle. This is it. And these are going to be the character defects that are blocking your expansion. Then we're going to be going to the Sacred Woundings 2 deck to see what that character defect, what wound is it masking, okay? Then we're going to move on to the Kali Oracle to find out which incarnation of Kali is best suited for you to call upon so that you can clear the character defect and start doing that shadow work on that wounding. I know, shadow work, but I tell you what, so much freedom is on the other side of working on your shadow, okay? Then we are going to go ahead and use the White Light Oracle to see what frequency you need to embody within yourself. And this is going to be something soothing for you, because Kali can be kind of, she does not joke. When you ask her to remove something from your life so that you can heal your shadow and integrate it, which is important, not shove it down, not reject it, but integrate it. Then we're going to go ahead and look at the White Light Oracle for the self. And then finally, we're going to look at the sacred geometry of relationships as to what frequency you need to be embodying in order to call in community. Because remember, this is a we program, not an I program. And so we need other people to help us. It's not a one-man show all of the time. We need a balance of both independence and interdependence with other people. So with that, let's go ahead and go to the piles. Our first pile is today for tomorrow. Our second card is revenge. That's card number 23. Did I just not say 23? All right. The other one is 32. The numbers can be flipped around. So apparently I might have messages in both of these piles. And then finally, we've got card number 44, hiding the true self. Okay. So without further ado, let's go ahead and launch into these piles because it looks like I only have 48 minutes and 16 seconds to film this thing. All right. Plus, I like them short, sweet, and to the point. I don't like to gab. I do like to gab. I'm lying to you. I love gabbing. But anyway, so we're going to go with pile number 1. That is card number 32, today for tomorrow. We're going to put our pile leader right there. And when I'm looking at that, that just screams instant gratification. Like being wanting to be so, like, not wanting to grunt through the difficult things, not wanting to do the hard work today, like putting it off for tomorrow because you want to be comfortable today, not wanting to get uncomfortable. That can look like, for example, when you're told, hey, you need to stop drinking caffeine. You don't want to go through that withdrawal period. And so you're like, well, I'll do it tomorrow. And that kicking the can down the road, eventually the health impacts will be seen moving forward. And eventually you're going to have to stop. That can be for substances, that can be for any kind of procrastination. So we're going to go ahead and dive in. If you were to stop exchanging today for tomorrow, okay, it's important to be in the present moment, but do the work that's necessary for today. What wounding will that help expose so that you can move forward? Okay, the wound of the tightened chest. Love feared more than hate. This wound forms when love becomes associated with loss, pain, and betrayal. Even tenderness feels threatening, as if letting it in might break you. It can leave you guarded, untrustful, and more comfortable with distance than with the risk of being truly held. Okay. So that is what this wound is uncovering. Like, you don't, almost like you're procrastinating because moving forward may get you into a scenario where you have to actually be open, honest, and vulnerable, open to receiving love. Speaking of, I have got my incenses for the heart chakra and for the crown chakra today, because we're trying to get divine guidance to open up our heart. Okay, and I actually have 2, count them, 2 heart chakra incenses burning because I'm in business today. All right, so what incarnation of Kali can we call upon in order to begin to trust again? Okay. Yaga Shakti. I'm going to go ahead and let you see what she looks like. This is the incarnation that actually has been coming to me lately. And I am going to get her guidebook. And that is card number 13. And I literally opened right up to it. So this is, when that happens, it's really important that we start to address this, okay? Because love is what makes the world go round. Love is what makes life worth living. And if you're distrusting of it, it can really stunt your growth. It can really slow your expansion. And that's what we're here to do, is to expand. We're here to grow. Growth and expansion are synonymous. Okay. Her timing is fierce with compassionate wisdom. To love her is to honor her greater knowing. She demands surrender of a futile attempt to control that which is beyond your sphere of understanding until that pain transforms into the sweet pleasure of release. Even the right thing cannot attain fruition at the wrong time. Trust her and be shown again and again that her divinely orchestrated workings of time serve you fruitfully with love and grace. And then I am going to go ahead and give you the invocation ritual as well. Because like I said, we're going to do 3 short readings today, and this is the advice to call her in. Say the following prayer of invocation aloud. Beloved Kali Ma, Yaga Shakti, creatrix and birth mother of every cycle of time, from the birth and death of world ages and universes to the chapters that open and close in my life. Your wild grace opens my heart, and as your child in need, I implore you to bless me, keep me close, and ensure all transitions are sacred within your wisdom and grace. For the spiritual benefit of all, Ja Kali Ma. Imagine, feel, intend, or visualize a fierce ocean of blood boiling and bubbling away deep in the center of the universe. It is wild and powerful and filled with life force. Old cords of connection, outmoded thoughts, ideas, and plans can be cast into this boiling red ocean. All offerings transform into smoky ash rising up from the fiery ocean transformed. The ash is sacred. It instinctively and lightly settles wherever it is needed, providing Kali's blessing of protection. You may see, sense, or feel the ash settling upon the earth, upon the foreheads of beings, and the many places in all dimensions and directions in need. You do not need to direct the movements of her blessing. You simply witness it and with reverence and trust. Complete your process with your hands in prayer and bowing your head. You have completed your sacred process. So pretty simple to call her forward. And I just did for myself. I'm going to be doing all of them, and one of our piles has 2 incarnations you're supposed to call upon. Kali's going to be really working for me, not to me, for me, this month. Also, I have a little sneaky Scorpio in my rising, and because I'm a Libra rising, but I have a sneaking Scorpio. It's a hidden Scorpio element to it, and then my Port of Fortune is in there. You should get your birth chart. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. Go to Cafe Astrology and get the free calculated report. It'll tell you a lot of stuff that you didn't know about yourself. And then you can find out where your Port of Fortune is, where your Chiron is, and all that jazz. And it's very informative. So that might be something you want to do moving forward. All right, 44. Ishtar's Lion's Gate, 888. Oh, I'm going to show you the card. Look how pretty that is. For the 8-8 portal this year, I am actually going to be hosting a bunch of people to come over, and we are going to do a self-commitment ceremony because codependency in this country is a thing, and that's not to say when you commit to yourself that you're not being of service to other people. It's just you're filling your cup first, because we can't pour into other people unless we have filled our cup first. Okay, so 44. Okay, your heart has a heightened connection with the higher realms of consciousness and light. A blessing, empowerment, and positive omens shall enter your world. Doors will open for you. Abundance and prosperity are headed your way. Take care of your heart. Ask for spiritual guidance, and it shall be granted. something negative is going to transform into something very positive. And I actually, before this reading, had heard that there's a miracle on the way, and that sounds to be very, very applicable to this pile. So believe in miracles. A mantra that you can say every day is, I believe in miracles. And try to mean it. If you're saying something and you're just not actually believing it, maybe go down to say, I believe in good things, because I think we can all believe in good things. Good things happen in the world. And then once good things start happening to you, then you can change it to, I believe good things can happen to me or will happen to me. And then move forward inch by inch with that process. Okay. We don't want to be saying a mantra if we don't truly believe it, because your conviction is the most important part of your manifestation. Okay. Now, as far as relationships, number 33, reflection. The energy of reflection supports our growth through the insights that we get from contemplation of self and others. I'm going to go ahead and pull that close so that you can look at that. If you want to pause the video and just meditate for like a minute or two on that, that'll help get the frequency to you. And so looking at that would be within a step 4 and a step 5. Now, also bearing in mind that oftentimes people can be mirrors to us. So if and that old biblical verse, judge not lest ye be judged. Usually if you're judging someone else, it's because you've identified it, because you also possess that quality. So that's something that, you know, you can use to help correct some behavior moving forward. Okay, so pile 1, I love you, if no one's told you today. All right, let's go ahead and go on to pile 2. We're going to go ahead and put these where they belong and move on to pile 2. All right. So for pile 2, number 23, revenge. She looks pretty fabulous, though, you have to admit. I don't think she needs to exact revenge on anyone, because she is walking revenge right there. I'm also seeing her holding 2 swords, so it may be a choice that you need to go within and make a decision on how you're going to proceed forward with something. So maybe and I'm hearing, just stay out of it. Like, it's almost like you have an opportunity to do something that will cause another person who has wronged you to stumble. Just stay out of it. I'm hearing karma is going to work in this instance. You don't need to do a thing. So don't worry about it, because actually your meddling in it will help, or will hinder what God is trying to do. Okay. All right. So getting rid of this character defect where you are desiring revenge towards someone else will open up the wound of the starved masculine. Strength disconnected from tenderness. This wound forms when the power is modeled without compassion. So when power is modeled without compassion and strength is stopped of stillness, you learn to equate masculinity with control, suppression, or hardness, leaving no room for vulnerability. It can leave you feeling rigid, emotionally distant, or afraid that tenderness will make you weak. Okay? All right. And you can be a female, and every single person has both masculine and feminine qualities. And we want to be in the light side of both of them so that we can have a constructive, cooperative, balanced existence. And I'm hearing you felt like you've had to do it all on your own, and that you have not, whether you're male or female, you have not had a really good example of what a healthy masculine existence looks like. I'm also being told that if you ask in your prayers to be shown what positive male influences look like in your life, that is going to be something that will be provided for you. So don't be afraid to ask for help in identifying what that looks like so that you can start to embody those qualities for yourself. Okay? So, Kali Ma, Gahya Kali. All of the women in this pile are looking pretty darn good. Okay, so let me go ahead and put that here, and I will get my Kali guidebook. That is number 28, by the way. All right. Our Divine Mother, who knows all, with every answer and every mystery within her power to disclose, provides knowledge at the right time and in the best way. An answer to your questions shall be provided. I just said that. Do not immediately dismiss intentions that are unexpected or lead you into unknown territory. Rest and reflect upon your insights, allowing your wisdom rather than a reaction to distill their usefulness and value. An entirely new perspective is about a matter of importance is awakening. A sacred skull is be revealed, and or no, a secret, not a sacred skull. I'm so used to her holding skulls. That's why I thought that was that. A secret shall be revealed, and all you need to know will be given to you. Okay. So, the invocation ritual for her. Say the following prayer. Mother of Mystery, Kahya Kali, she who hears the secrets and is always working to a higher plan of divine protection and spiritual awakening. I humbly bow in honor of your presence. I trust that when the time is right and my being is ready, you shall show me what I need to see and know. Such revelations can bring relief and also the challenge to further heal and grow. You provide freedom from that which once held me hostage. I trust that what you show me, or I trust in what you show me because in Revelation, you also provide the means for integration and liberation. Please bring those who can assist me in processing your truths. May your loving wisdom continue to manifest grace for the spiritual benefit of all beings. Ja Kali, Ma Kali. Look at the card and take a moment to mirror the blessing posture of Gahya Kali's hands. Right hand raised in blessing, palm open, facing upward, left hand at the upper heart, just below the base of the throat. Visualize, intend, feel, or sense that she is within you now. She is the one giving the blessing mudra. Absorb that feeling that you are protected and granted the truths that will benefit you and your continued spiritual awakening. When you are ready, place your hands in prayer and bow your head. You have completed the ritual. I'm going to go ahead and show you this picture one more time so that you know what posture to take. There it is. All right. So, the sun of 417 hertz. Okay, so we're talking about secrets, and the sun card in the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot is all about truths. And so that's really the frequency that you want. You want to be really, really honest with yourself. If you can't be honest with yourself, you're going to fail. I mean, even in how it works in the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous, it's the people who fail are people who are constitutionally incapable of being honest with themselves. Don't let that be you. Okay. Let me go ahead and read out of the book. That's number 16, by the way. All right. You have what it takes. You are the light bearer. Within you is a healing power and spiritual wisdom that you can tap into and find your way through any confusion or doubt. Have confidence in yourself and know that you are enough. Expect an offering yes from the universe, affirming yes from the universe. I'm going to read you the healing process. I didn't with the other one, but this one I'm feeling called to. Take a moment to connect consciously with your breath as it flows in and out. Let yourself ground in the here and now as you become fully present. Imagine, visualize, feel, and intend that your awareness is traveling inside you on your breath. As you breathe in, your awareness moves deeper within. As you breathe out, your awareness drops lower and deeper within. As you enter the inner world, your inner world, you naturally move into openness and spaciousness of the inner self. Within its depths, you become aware of a point of light. Simply by noticing it, you immediately merge with it. It fills you with love and peace and surrounds you with healing and protection. This is the light of your inner sun, your higher self. As much as you can, allow yourself to become mindless in this light. There is just light, radiant, beautiful light. Be in this for as long as feels good. Return slowly to your body by following your breath as it flows in and out. Ground and take care to hydrate yourself over the hours which follow. You have completed this healing process. Okay. And then for this pile, we got 2 relationship frequencies that we want to look at. So number 9, attraction. Okay. The energy of attraction amplifies the qualities that attract and support us on our journey to inner balance and harmony. Okay. So you might find a mentor who has gone through this process before. Finding a good sponsor or finding another fellow, even if you have a sponsor who can kind of, they may be spiritually aligned with you a little bit, but, find a mentor. The second chakra. The energy of the second chakra helps us to navigate our lives through our emotions and supports our ability to enjoy the sensual material world. So there is that one. And like I said before in pile 1, you can go ahead and pause the video to look at each one of these and meditate on them for a minute or 2. Then that way the frequency can be visually absorbed into you, and the natural process will have begun. Okay, that is it for pile number 2. No one's told you today, know that I love you. Take care. It's, you know what? I am also getting that the 8/8 portal is going to be really significant. And so actually, you know what? I think that the solar June 20th and then August 8th are going to be 2 very important dates, and whatever happens between those 2 dates is going to be significant. So why? I don't know. I just do my job here. All right. So then we've got this one. And then we've got this one. Pile number 3. Number 44, hiding the true self. And if you've been watching this whole video, remember, pick one and go with it. They may all 3 resonate. Pick one and go with it. Don't try and do all 3 at the same time, okay? Because it's going to be too much for you to handle. You can maybe come back to the video after you feel like you've integrated the first pile that you pick and then do the second one, if all 3 are resonating with you. All right. So hiding your true self, being afraid to be seen. That's something that I struggled with for quite some time. And honestly, I don't think that I have that problem anymore because I'm constantly posting on YouTube and all of that jazz. But, there's always times when we maybe are a little shy, and that's okay. Just maybe take care to open up and be vulnerable and to show who you really are, and don't pretzel yourself to fit in with anyone else just because you want to be liked, okay? You are a precious child of God, and God made you a certain way for a reason, and not everyone is going to resonate with you, and that is okay. All right? Because the divine loves you. I love you. And the other people don't matter. All right. The wound of the inherited role is what will be uncovered once we stop hiding our true self, okay? Living a life scripted by someone else's trauma. This wound forms when you're unconsciously cast in a role to fulfill what others couldn't heal. Caretaker, achiever, fixer, or peacemaker. This pain becomes your pain, or their pain becomes your pain. It can leave you disconnected from your own desires, unsure where this story ends and yours begins. Okay, that might be a huge reason why you've been hiding yourself. And why I said you're the people pleasing element. Once you stop people pleasing, that is a huge step forward in uncovering who you truly are, and then you can really figure out what your desires are. You can actually do a meditation or like light a candle, and it can be really as simple as I clear all ancestral wounds that I have no need to carry or heal for myself. And that will really initiate the energy of starting to heal this particular wound. So you got 2 Kali cards. Kurukura. I love the arrows. Sagittarius season may be significant. Or the full moon in June may be significant. I do not know what date that is. You might need to look that up. But this particular Kali card, let's go ahead and read the guidebook. That is card number 34. There she is. She is vibrant red, pulsating with the feminine power of enlightened activity, infusing our hearts with her capacity for sacred sorcery to conjure and create according to love's guiding wisdom, to receive the divine inheritance of blessing and support for sacred fulfillment. Certain karmic conditions that resonate at a lower frequency need to be cleared away. What did I just say? They're not yours. Clear them away. The lesson is to release, to receive. Kurukula symbolizes the time of rapid movement in your life path and freedom to attract what you need and want. However, you must be willing to let go of negativity and that which does not belong in your world. And to invoke her, visualize, intend, feel, or pretend that there is a vibrant ruby red light shining in your heart. You may see 2 beautiful yellow eyes like a wild cat shining out from the center and an opened third eye gleaming back at you. Perhaps you sense tiny white fangs as her beautiful mouth curls into a smile. Here is the Kula of your heart. Say this prayer. Kula, beloved goddess of attraction and subjugation, I invite your sacred protection and wisdom to manifest in my life for the spiritual benefit of all beings. I open myself completely to life. Hold safely to the ruby red sanctuary of your being. Clear my path to true bliss, Ma. My heart dances with yours in happiness and grace now. May all beings be liberated joyfully into your blissful nature. Ja Ma Kuli, or Kuru Kuli. Her luscious ruby red light shines through your being, spreading her joyfulness, courage, and bliss. Her blessings and protection through all dimensions and all directions, bringing the benefit to all beings. You may sense shifts as negative energies are controlled and then repelled. As luminous grace increases joyfulness. Repeat her mantra 11 times. Om Kuru Kuli Huri Saham Om Tere Tam Soyahua. Okay, and it sounds like, because I probably butchered it, Om Kurukule Hiri Soham Om Tare Tum Swaha. I'm just going to put that up there. Hopefully you can read it. All right. Finish with your hands in prayer. You have completed the healing process. Now, the second Kali card. Ooh! She kind of looks scary. Toronagmo. All right, that's card number 6. Okay, and we are clearing crap that we don't need, so it's not surprising that she came out. All right. She arises instinctively responding to the severe threat to your well-being, freedom, and sacred fulfillment. Her fierce form causes to impair, or the impure to tremble and the pure of heart to move close. She is ferocious in her wrath against injustice. Dispense with thoughts of vengeance. Dispense with thoughts of vengeance. Pray for mercy for all beings, especially those trapped in patterns of consciousness harmful toward themselves and others. Open your heart to her heart and allow her to attend to all matters of karma while you remain true to your higher self. To invoke her, say the following invocation while gazing from time to time at the edge on the card, or the image on the card. Allow yourself to surrender into your heart. Offer her any feelings of aversion. Letting go facilitates your release into her healing protective fires. Wrathful, dark, Dakini, mother of wisdom, grace, and power. Troma Nagmo, Krudakali. I bow before you with respect. I surrender to your workings. I humbly offer you the attachments, karmic seeds, and observations of mind and body as the transformation and liberation may occur for the spiritual benefit of all beings. All defilements submit to your liberating process or presence. Ja Ma Kurukali. Allow yourself to imagine, intend, visualize, or feel the invisible shackles falling away from your soul, your body, and your mind. You may be may even psychically sense or hear them hit the ground with a clank before melting into her powerful cleansing fires that rise up to consume them. Even if you cannot sense a thing, trust that it is happening. Notice how you feel, perhaps clearer, freer, more able to breathe, and expand more naturally and easily as the constraints are released. You may feel different and not yet comfortable in that difference. That is okay too. Gaze again at the image on the card. Place a hand on your heart and then lightly touch that same hand to the card as a symbol of gratitude and acknowledgement of the Divine Mother's presence in your life. Finish with your hands in prayer and bowing your head. You have completed the invocation ritual. All right, so I'm going to show you her card again because you're supposed to be doing that with the invocation. All right, so frequency. Vulva of Sidur is the frequency for the self, to show your self-compassion. That's card number 30. Okay. Your inner spiritual power can heal circumstances in your life, and and our world may in ways greater than you realize. Journey within and gain clarity and conscious redirection of your inner energies towards what you wish to manifest. Do not try to control what is happening. Instead, work to bring positive influence you have so that you may contribute constructively toward shaping the outcome for the greatest good. Okay? And then finally, because I don't have much time left, 10. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I love it when this happens. Okay, so for the first card we had hiding the true self, and the card you need to embody is authenticity to bring other people forward. The energy of authenticity supports our choice to be genuine and truthful in all aspects of our lives and with others as well as ourselves. Okay? Oh my goodness. Honey, you're going to be just fine. Like, the energy I'm getting from this pile is like, I just want to pinch your cheeks. I don't understand why you don't want to be who you truly are. Because you're wonderful and I love you, if no one's told you today. All right. So with all of that done, I have got one more. That's it. One more spot at my retreat. I will link the information in the comments below if you want to get a personal reading from me to maybe get further clarity. I will also put my email, but until next time, I thank you so much for being here and being brave enough to look at yourself with clarity and focus. Happy Beltane. Happy new flower moon in Scorpio. And if no one's told you today, know that I love you. Take care.